show, everyone. This is my 15th year anniversary, and I'm going to say it for every day, at least for another week, so I can enjoy it. I'm the only one that seems to be excited about it. No, I know my.
I'm excited because you got to get it right, number one. Today.
Oh, look at, I got Doc from Hypnotic One. He is in studio with us. I am so excited to have him here. It's Friday, and you know what? We're going to have fun on the show. Listen up. We are live on Facebook for everybody out there. Like us and follow us. Share the show, and later on you can share it with everybody else too. So I'm going to go in with my first guest, who is Doc, the owner of Hypnotic One. Doc has been my longest running guest, now 13, almost 14 years, and you've been coming on my show, helping a lot of people out there. Tell everybody a little bit about yourself. I just aired, you're also my sponsor, thank you for that as well, that you help people with their underlying problems. You help them succeed. Because
you know what? Everybody wants health, wealth, and happiness. Everybody does. Why aren't they getting it? Because they don't either know how, or they're not motivated enough, or they think they can't have it. And that's what I do. When people come into my studio or therapy center, and I hate to really call it therapy because therapy seems like a negative connotation. I make therapy fun. It's fun to change. It's fun to be successful. So when people come in, it doesn't matter if they're a professional athlete, they come in to help, get help, or if they're a business person, they want more money, or they want to be less stressed out. They want to get rid of depression. Or if they just have a bad habit or an addiction. People come in and all of a sudden it goes away. Because we don't focus on their negatives, we focus on their positive. And most every program out there focuses on everybody's addiction or their negatives. Why do that? I focus on their positive. I open the door and the window to them to see how their life can be, how easy it really is. If somebody else can be successful, so why can't they?
Absolutely. And you know what I know about you is that you help people so that they do this in their sleep.
That's right.
This is not something that's going to be so hard work. It's going to be fun.
Because there's two parts of the people's mind. This thing sitting on your shoulder is an electrochemical organic computer. You got a virus in it. And I saw a new virus after the pandemic. Because everybody becomes more of a couch potato. They become more of a procrastinator than ever before. And I think that's part of the pandemic was because people got scared and they never really got out of that. They went from scared to doing nothing. And just, they want to be a survivor. And people are so excited. Yeah, I survived. Now, I want to be a thriver. Don't just be a survivor, keeping your head just above the water. I want you to get on top of the water. I want you to water ski. I want you to swim. I want you to have a great time. And everybody has the opportunity to change, but they're scared. So we can make changing fun. And we show you how to do it step by step by step. It's not hard, especially when you got a coach, you got a trainer, and you got a teammate that's not going to let you fail. Because you can come into my office 7 days a week if you want to, and you could have as many sessions you want. I don't charge per session. I don't believe in charging per session because that therapist charges you per session. He doesn't have the real motivation to get you out of your problem because then he loses his job with you. So the thing is, I give people a lifetime warranty, and I've got a lot of other hypnotists, a lot of other therapists say, how can you do that? I said, because my program works.
Now, the phone number to call him is 602-547-0446. Call him and leave a message. Doc will call you back. He'll talk to you, whether it's you or someone that you know, young or old, it doesn't really matter. And he will talk to you to find out how he can help you. You can check him out on his website. It is hypnotic1.com. You have a 98 success rate. You give everybody a free 60-minute consultation where you're going to really learn what true hypnosis is. I don't even know. We don't like to call it therapy, so we're not going to call it that. Also, you're going to get that MP3 or whatever it is that you need because you're going to take that home and you're going to learn to do this on your own in your sleep.
But they never do it on their own, because whenever they have a
Well,
question,
they have you with you.
they give me a call, they give me a text. They have 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, contact with me if they need it. If they call me at midnight on Sunday, will I answer the phone? Probably not, but that's when they have the problem, so they give me that message. But I always tell people, don't be surprised if I answer the phone, because I've got some really weird hours.
Right, you work all over the world, and that's the reason
and that's
why.
it. When it's 12 o'clock here in the daytime, it's 12 o'clock in Australia, and I'm working there too.
I've done it, folks. I've called him, and I thought, oh, he'd be up for sure. And he's like, oh my God, it's like 3 in the morning here, Carol. All right, listen, let me explain to everybody something. Change is good. Number one, change is good. And we need that change. We just got done with our summer doldrums. Get out of that. Let's go forward and make a change.
But people hate change. Why? Because it takes them out of their comfort zone.
Mm-hmm.
They get scared. And when you're scared, you stop moving forward. But every time you've ever been successful in your lifetime, right before that, you changed. So I'm going to show you how to change, be successful, and make it fun.
Now, these are customized programs to meet their needs.
That's it. Because everybody's different. If I have 100 people through the week come in for one thing, everybody's different. So I start them out on the same program, or the same book, and the same CD. But when they first come in for that first session, hey, it's automatically different, because I listen to what they're saying. I don't pigeonhole them like a psychologist. I'm not a psychologist, and I don't want to be. And I'm not a psychiatrist, and I don't want to be. I'm a certified clinical hypnotherapist, because we go and find the underlying problem that you have. People come in, they tell me their problem. That's not their problem. That's a symptom. If they're on drugs, that's not their problem. It could be a problem, but that's their symptoms. That's why when they go to the dry out clinics and everything else, it doesn't work, because they didn't change their mindset. And we change their mindset because we go back and find out when they have put that virus in their mind that they think they need that drug, or that they don't want to look into the future.
The other thing is you don't take anything away from anyone. Even if you're hooked on heroin, he doesn't take it away.
That's why nobody that works with me has a withdrawal symptom. The smokers come in, heroin addicts, coke, meth, alcoholics, none of them have a withdrawal symptom, because a withdrawal symptom is no more than a temper tantrum that a child has when you take something away from them. If they're eating a candy bar right before lunch and you take it away, he's going to cry, scream, and holler. We don't do that. I just tell them, the first week, just read through the book, listen to the CDs, and keep doing your drugs.
What you're doing. Now, we're going to go to a break. When we come back, we're going to talk further. His phone number is 602-547-0446. Leave a message, because he's busy right now. He's on the air live with me, and he will call you back and tell you exactly how he can help you. 602-547-0446. We're still live. So we're going to keep on going.
Yeah. So talk right.
So talk right.
Be nice. Be gentle with me.
Okay. So
and for the people on Facebook listening in, you're going to hear things that the other people don't hear. The thing is know what you want. Know why you want it. Know how to get it. And know when you're going to start 100%. And know when you expect to achieve it. Every goal that you ever have has the 5 things in it. Most people don't know what they want. They know what they don't want. They don't want to be drunk. They don't want to be an alcoholic. They don't want this. They don't want that. But that doesn't tell them what they want. So it's so important you tell yourself, you know what? I want to be free of smoking. I want to be free of alcohol. This is how my life will change if I'm free. The happiness will be there. And the thing is you've got some obstacles between you and that happiness. What is it? You know what it is. But we make it very clear what it is. And the thing is, all of a sudden, them obstacles start going away, because you don't have any problems. You only have situations you haven't solved, and we're going to help you solve those situations so that you too can be very successful. So you overcome your obstacles. And when you do it, right now, 100%. You don't try to do it. You go at it 100%. And you put in your mind, when do I want to achieve it? And you're realistic. Don't expect to get off drugs today and not change your thinking. We're going to help you make that change. But you're going to break a habit just like that. You can break a habit instantly, but it takes you 21 to 30 days to replace it with a new habit. And that's what we're going to show you to do. We're going to put you in control of your life instead of being controlled by the past or people or places or things. That's what I do. And I make it really simple and easy. And once you understand that, it is.
And you've doing it how long?
36, 37 years.
36 or 37 years all over the world.
Yeah.
And you help people in every area of their life.
I worked in the hospital, delivered 30-some babies in the delivery room without any anesthesia. We did 12 operations in the operating room, no anesthesia.
You've done it on yourself, but the dentist would know.
Yeah, with the
That's
dentist,
pretty
I go
amazing.
in there and say, hey, you know what? I don't want any Novocaine, don't want any shots. And most of the time they say, you can't handle it. And all of a sudden, 20 minutes later, they're done. And they say, how did you do that? I said, that's what I do for a living.
That's right.
And I love doing what I do. I love taking people from where they're at to the next level of success.
So welcome back, everyone. We're talking with Doc. He's the owner of Hypnotic One. There's a lot of people out there that are stuck. There's a lot of people out there that whether it's you or someone that you know, there could be anger that people are dealing with. I bet you a lot of depression. It's not like, okay, everything is okay. It's not. I still feel it very much heavy in the air. At the break, we were talking to Facebook Lad. You said something, and I absolutely loved what you said. I had to write it down. And that was that you help people so they come in and how they think about things is going to be different. And you want them to say, how is my life going to look when I'm free? When I'm free.
And that's the thing. Most addicts or person is hooked on something doesn't want to really see the future because they don't believe it's going to be very good. So they kind of lock themselves out of it. That's why they kind of black out or do the alcohol to where they don't think about it. Imagine if they didn't do alcohol or other drugs or anything else. Imagine what they can get accomplished. And the thing is, but they don't believe in themselves. And the self-confidence we need to have. A lot of people have never been taught self-confidence. Their family didn't do it, their friends didn't do it, their schools didn't do it, and maybe their spouse didn't do it. We need to get in there and say, you know what, if anybody else can do it, so can you. And you can have fun at it. If you're not moving forward and achieving something, you're bored. Boredom is from doing the same thing over and over again. So why would you want to do that? You're going to get the same result. If you continue to do what you've always done, you'll continue to get what you've always got. And you're always wishing that you did something new, but why not do it?
Well, it's to me, what you really should do is just pick up the phone and call them and get this consultation. It's a 1-hour consultation.
Yeah, what's that number? 602-547-0446.
He has a 98% success rate, and you're going to do this along with Doc because you have him. You have him for life. Once you work with Doc, you have him for life.
I give a lifetime warranty. Till the day I die, and I don't plan to going off and dying anytime soon. Till I die, I'll tell you what, I don't care if I'm on vacation. I tell my clients always to text me, always to call me, because I don't want to see them in any pain, because I want to see them become successful and happy and outgoing and positive. Because a lot of times my clients will call and tell, they're already successful, but they have a friend that's asked them, and they don't know what to tell them. So they call me up and say, what should I tell this person? I give them a little hint. Yeah.
These are customized programs to meet your needs, okay? He will not let you fail. He has been doing this for over 35 years now, I think you said, and all over the world. We're lucky to have Doc right here in our own backyard, right here in Arizona. His phone number is 602-547-0446.
I always love to ask people, practice makes, and they always say this silly thing, perfect. No, it doesn't. Practice makes permanent. Training can get you to change and to be better. We'll probably never be perfect. But the thing is we need to get out of practicing what we've been doing and being comfortable in that, because that comfort zone is really not very comfortable. We need to be better at health, wealth, and happiness. And we need changes. Change is exciting. And it's not scary. It's exciting. Get out of this scary thought. It's impossible to fail if you're moving towards your goal. Yeah, you might have some setbacks. It's like the Cubbies. You know, the Chicago Cubs don't win every game, but they're out there practicing and training. They practice the good things. They train to get out of the bad things. Our Cardinals out here does the same thing. But a lot of times people say, well, I don't want to do that. I might fail. And, you know, their friends and family actually sabotage them because they said, oh, don't do that.
Oh, yeah. They love it
That'd
when
be
you're
uncomfortable
failing.
because I hate to say it, but a lot of your friends and family don't want you to succeed because you will change. Now they control you, or you're just mediocre. Get out of that mediocre thing. Get out of the boat, walk on the water, go water skiing, have a great time. I was 65 years old when I was overseas, and I started to learn how to scuba dive. Most people say, why are you doing that? Well, you know what? I parasailed and I'm pilot and everything else, because the thing is I don't want to be laying on my deathbed going, I wish I had it. Don't you either. People listening, don't be laying around waiting for things to happen unless you make them happen. And that's what I'm going to help you do. I'm going to work with you. I'm going to get you motivated so that the things that you thought was impossible all of a sudden become possible for you.
Let me tell you something. Everybody that works for them that I end up knowing, all say the same thing. First of all, why didn't I do this sooner? That is for sure.
Yep.
And how thankful they are, because what you do works.
Most of the people that come in here have heard me that's sitting here become my clients because they get motivated. Because without motivation, how are you ever going to change? And people, everybody out there, everybody in the world knows they could be better than they are now. So how can they do it? They have to change something.
You also work with kids. We want to talk a little bit about that. I'm telling you now, because they're all reaching out crying. I'm hearing right and left of this one and that one that are doing silly things. And, you know, you're here to help.
That's it. And the thing is you never get a positive result by negatively programming people. And most adults are negative. Most people's negative. You've been trained that way. You've heard the word no 40,000 times, they say, before you was 3 years old. But imagine if you got a 4-year-old running out the door every day and he slams the door. Naturally, you just say, stop slamming the door. That's a negative. You didn't tell him what to do. I tell him what to do. Shut the door slowly, shut it gently, shut it quietly. And if he still doesn't, then I go to the next level. And then if he still doesn't, I go to the next level. But you never have to yell him. You never have to beat him. You never have to put him in timeout, which was a real joke anyway. So the thing is we need to train our kids. And there's two parts of your mind. You adults out there, you've still got a kid in your mind. And that kid is running your life. Your conscious mind is the adult mind. That's the analytical, calculating part of your mind. But it's not very strong. That's the one that says, hey, I need to quit smoking, but it's too hard right now, or I'm addicted. The other part of your mind, the 90%, is that little 4-year-old in your mind, and it can't think. It's just emotional, and it just reacts. It doesn't want to change because you told it you couldn't change, and all of a sudden it's going to keep you exactly where you're at. So we go into that subconscious mind. That's why most of your learning with me is going to be when you're sleeping and you're listening to the CD or the downloadables, and all of a sudden when you wake up, you're not trying to do things different. All of a sudden it happens automatically.
His phone number is 602-547-0446. His website is hypnotic, .com. I'm going to tell everybody, go up there and see us on television. You've got a few of those videos up there as well. We did a television show together, and so you'll check that out. Also, you're going to get a free 60-minute consultation that comes along with the workbook, the MP3, so that you can learn how to to do this on your own in your sleep, you have Doc as a lifetime warranty. He will not let you fail. The number to call is 602-547-0446. Whether it's for you or if you know someone, your kids, your grandchildren, let's get the word out about Doc, because he's here to help everybody.
And most of the programs I have, I can put you into a budget program, and I can put you into programs where that you actually get it free. So the thing is, give me a call. Come in and listen to what I do. I'm different from any other hypnotist I've ever run across, even the people that trained me 30-some years ago. I'm different than them. But the thing is, I work on the person's symptoms, not really I work on their problem. I find their problem. That's what most people out there, most hypnotists work on your symptoms. If you're a smoker, they tell you it's not good, it's not, you already know that. We go back and find out why you want to smoke and why you don't stop, and all of a sudden we change that in your subconscious mind. All of a sudden, boom, everybody out there knows somebody that changed like overnight. Well, how did they do it? And if they can do it, so can you. And I show you how to do that. And a lot of times I work with smokers or addicts or people in golf or in business, but something else happens in their life. One of the side effects of all my programs, you get better sleep. Who couldn't use that? I mean, you fall asleep, you go into a deep, restful, recuperative sleep, and wake up feeling refreshed, ready to go, with a new attitude of what's going to happen that day and where you're going to go.
You know what? I love Doc. Because
I get so excited. I try to calm myself down because most people say, well, you can't be that happy all the time. Why not? They don't know how. You don't know what you don't know. So I keep teaching people what they need to know to be successful. I'm kind of like a map builder. I build a map to take people from where they're at to where they want to go. And sometimes people don't know where they want to go. But after spending a few hours with me, they know where they want to go because all of a sudden it comes out. And we build a map to there. And we show you how to overcome every one of the obstacles.
And it's exciting to change. You will be so happy whether it's for you or someone that you know. And we all know somebody who is dealing with issues. Everybody is, we all are, and everybody can use help. And it's okay to do that. It's also, let's say that too, for people out there that you know, those macho kind of, you reach out, get that help that you need. 602-547-0446. What do you want to say?
You know what? Everybody's afraid of failure. And the other half are afraid of success. So the thing is, if you're afraid of failure, you'll procrastinate. I can't do that. I can't do that. How do you know you can't do it? Till I teach you how to do it.
Have a consultation with him. It's a 60-minute consultation that you're going to get for free. It's 602-547-0446.